George R. R. Martin, A Feast for Crows. Isn't this a bit of a brick? You may realise that this looks fairly pristine. That is because I have, apart from a couple of chapters, I listened to this entirely in audiobook format, which this is probably the, well, I haven't read the next one, but this so far has been the hardest one to do that for, because there's a lot of introduction of new characters, new situations, and it does get confusing, especially if you fade out for 5 minutes and don't realise and don't go back to it. You just don't know what's going on. So that was a bit of a challenge. Of course I liked it because it is a continuation of the Song and Ice and Fire story, but there were a couple of things I didn't like about it. Like the introduction of all, it's nice to get, I enjoyed getting perspective of more of Westeros by having more kind of locations and, you know, plot lines interweaved, but I only really care about some of them. You know, I don't care about what's going on in Dawn. That's not like why I'm reading this. I'm reading this for like the Starks and stuff, and like what's going on in King's Landing. So like I enjoyed that as a story, but like what I get out of it isn't that part of it. Also just decided to have some strange chapter titles, which don't give away the person that's speaking. So from like lots of new perspectives. I want to find some, just like the Prophet is the first one or the second one or something, and they, you know, and even characters that we know that have been given different names because they can't reveal their real name. Their chapter name is, the chapter title is in their new name, which is a bit disconcerting, but you get used to it in the end. This is just like the first of two. I think the next one is, it very much feels like a middle book. Not as much happened in this as in A Storm of Swords, which is natural. It's not. I didn't feel like it had been dragged out, but it was certainly not rushing. So I need to read the next one because I thought this is like a little bit of a filler. Yeah, but you know, I still enjoyed it. It was still like a really good read. So whatever many stars I gave it, that's how many stars it deserves. Goodbye.